Good evening and welcome back to the Land of Dominion as we continue from day one. Apologies, a couple systems had crashed. We are running on a little out of date statistics over here, but we will get that fixed in short order. Let's start as always. I normally say the mailbag, but we did that on the crash version, so we don't have anything in the mailbag. So let's start with today's Winterfest story. Or at least let's try to, if Nexus is so kind to actually give us a load. This place stinks of demons. There, lovely. You allergic to demons or something? Sit down before you get dizzy. I'm a demon hunter, and this is a demon of the 4th degree. It preys upon the souls of everything it bites. I'm going to banish the filth right here, right now. This creature is our evidence. It must not be destroyed or banished till we recreate the events that have transpired. Oh. Beep bonk. Casing damaged. Spidey. Mama will take care of it. Mr. Demon Hunter, you're trying to banish a demon that I've enslaved for educational purposes. If you still intend to proceed, please check with the Scientific Committee of Magic and obtain a proper permit. Or else there'll be hell to pay. You and your permits. A threat is looming over the world. Fine. Whatever it takes, I'll get that permit and banish the spawn of evil. Good luck, lovely. It's gonna be a lot of trouble for you. Demons. Oh, more of them around. I'm planning ahead in case he comes back. Alright, and today's little prize for us should be some nice, lovely soul gems for Tristan. Of course, we will have a new Midnight in the Desert along with us tonight in the overnight. So make sure you are along with us on that one. Okay, seriously? I like that the second I said seriously, then the bar like 3/4 jumped. Come on. Now that doesn't mean you get to stop there. Finish it out. There we go. Let's go ahead and claim our prize. There they are. 10 Tristans in a pear tree. And actually, if you think about it, if you take the 10 Tristans and the 20 you get from the end, Each day you'd have enough to be able to do a 2-star summon of the particular hero in question. Looks like we may have something in the old Winterfest Give Me a Box Prize category. So let's take a look. We do have one from Wendy. And we get 26 big money black balls. Now normally I would think they're not really that great, but over on the other server, I actually got a totem from the black balls without spending any money. It was really, really shocking. I was like, really? That actually happens? When it happened, that is. I was like beyond shocked. That it actually could happen.
Hey guys, and welcome to the first video.
Hey guys, shush. Okay. So we have in our Winter's Tale from Winter Energy. Sorry, I'm just queuing up a video behind us. 900 energy, so we get some bubbles. Best things to do here is just to log in repeatedly, spend 1,400 more emeralds minimum. Get another, 9 chests off the adventures. And those we're likely not going to ever see. And someone from our guild is shooting off some pretty fireworks. So actually we will have something we can actually go for. Alrighty. So we'll grab those. And we'll grab those, of course. Come down here to the forge. And let's go over to Astaroth. We can hit his red item. 2 levels automatically in just 1 click. Get our Titanite in the dungeon. Now while we get started with that, let's get our first set of morons queued up for today. We are going to go to the great white north that is Canada, to Edmonton, where we have Selena Paley, who thinks it is her right to shop without wearing a mask. In Canada, which does it even more stringent than here in the US. And let's see the funness that ensues. We start with her in Build-A-Bear Workshop, of all places.
Have a great Christmas. Grinch. The Grinch is $35. The Yoda, little baby Yoda's 50. One's 50. One's 55.
And considering that they coughed in Build-A-Bear, it's already not helping their cause.
Hi everybody. It's Selena reporting live from West Edmonton on Saturday, December the 18th. We are back here at the Build-A-Bear Workshop.
And as much as I don't like to use someone else's footage, the problem is...
Hey guys, and welcome to the first video of 2022.
Quiet.
Before we
I'll get to you in just a second. Their audio, unfortunately, is beyond horrible fuckers. So, I am going to go with somebody who actually has done some audio correction to the footage so we can actually hear it, but it is still the same original footage. This being corrected by somebody who goes by the name Team Skeptic. Originally started as a flat earth fixer, basically going against those who thought the earth was flat. Really? And then into sovereign citizens, First Amendment auditors, and especially moron Karens. And for anybody who doesn't get the reference of Karens, that's just the individuals who always will think that everything is them, and I want to speak to your manager. Is always the fight of the day. Now, just to make sure we don't have any trouble, let me go here and fix the audio so we don't have the game audio over bleeding the content. Someone's shooting a fireworks again, it looks like. Nope, it's just still the one, okay. So, you will be hearing the voice of Mr. Skeptic in the background that I'll be commentating as well, just so you do know the voice you'll be hearing. Alright, again, just outside the Build-A-Bear workshop, same person, same voice that we had, just the audio's been corrected. Oh, hold on, I gotta actually kick the audio.
Build-A-Bear workshop. If you recall, on the 4th of December, we did a massive shopping, traditional shopping adventure with Chris Guy. Unfortunately, Chris was apprehended and detained by officers here at the Build-A-Bear workshop as he was attempting to buy a little girl a Build-A-Bear and give that little girl the opportunity to come back and get her Build-A-Bear as she was not able to on the 4th of December when we were here with Chris Guy.
It looks like Canada has its own epidemic that it needs to address. And that's these Karens showing up to the malls en masse for some good old Canadian organized harassment.
Yes, that is
First
true,
was
Skeptic.
the Chris Sky incident, which took place at the West Edmonton Mall, which happens to be where today's video takes place. Then there were the two incidences that took place at the Grand Prairie Mall in Alberta, Canada, which I also covered on my channel. So far, Karens are 0 for 3 against mall security, and something tells me that today's video isn't breaking the mold.
No, it ain't.
We were able to successfully go to Build-A-Bear, get a gift card, at free. So today's objective is to walk around the mall. We're going to do some maskless shopping with Cody Quinn and Rose Clark here. We're going to go around, we're going to do some maskless shopping, and we're going to see if we can get some interviews with business owners about the vaccine passport. And so,
you guys have a media pass to be filled in the mall? You do?
we do. So we are here with the media today for media purposes.
Aw, that's cute. Karen made her own media pass with construction paper and her favorite flavor of
You already beat me to it. I was already saying, it doesn't make anything when you just take a laser printer and print off something.
edible glue.
Is that a Westminster Mall issue media pass?
Nope, you're on media.
So you need a
Media
Westminster Mall
purposes.
issue media pass, okay? So you need a Westminster Mall media pass to be recording anything in the mall, okay? Just say it in the front.
It is private property. Okay. We will go get ourselves a media pass.
Hey,
Okay, I just want to let you know.
masks to wear while you're in the
To
mall?
clarify, as the charter states, freedom of the press. So we're just reporting live from West Edmonton Mall to show the spirit of the
That's
holiday.
why, like you
Yeah.
said, you do need a Westminster
Okay,
Mall
we'll head
issue
over
media
there.
pass. You need to wear a mask while you're in the mall, okay?
Certainly. Okay, thank you so much.
You can just put those on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking right now, but
Karen, no, not okay. He told you to get a fucking mask on. That means put the mask on.
as soon as I'm done getting my
No,
media
you need to have the
thing.
mask on in the
And
mall.
your name?
Well,
His name is Shut the Fuck Up and Put on Your Mask, Karen. And while you might become selectively and magically deaf anytime someone puts on a mask around you, the non-petulant children of this world can hear other people just fine, with or without a mask.
my name is Jordan.
Jordan?
Yep.
And your name?
Reed.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay,
Jordan
so
and Reed.
Jordan has just informed us that in order to be doing our media-related activities here at West Edmonton Mall, we have to wear a mask. So we're going to respect their policy, and we will put our masks on so that we continue to deliver to you guys uncensored, unedited, truthful media to free Canadians. Okay, so here I go. My
Now
mask.
that goes for you as well. You need to be wearing a mask in the mall, okay?
Okay, Jordan, if we refuse to put on a mask, what are the next steps?
Don't worry, I got this one, Jordan. Karen, you'll be asked to leave, banned for 24 hours, and escorted out. And on your way out, you're gonna want to stop and spew your political bullshit to other mall patrons. But Jordan and his merry band of Paul Blartians are going to take the temperature of the floor with your face.
So that is considered a breach of policy. Okay, you're just going to be asked to leave for 24 hours and issue a ban from property. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Jordan. Boy, they came quick. I think you're here, what, 4 minutes? 4 minutes. Oh my goodness, it's in here somewhere. I got it. Okay. Here we go.
You have a mask?
I'm gonna go get one from Get Service. I don't have one on me.
Oh,
Or do you, yeah.
You have a mask now?
Okay, you guys.
Are you going to go buy one?
Yeah,
You'll go with him to buy one?
Yeah, we'll go get one from the Get Services.
Okay, so, against constitutional rights to wear a mask, I decide what goes on my face, not Joel.
Oh, shut the frick up, Karen.
But according to their policy, in order to stay in here, I have to wear a mask. So if we're going to educate everybody today, today's lesson is that we say no to this bullshit because it's bullshit.
So if today's lesson is about standing up to bullshit when it's bullshit, then why are you becoming subservient by putting on a mask? Now don't get me wrong. I'm all for an anti-mask Karen putting on a mask just to stick it to a giga-chad. But isn't that a bit hypocritical?
And it goes against every single law that protects us as Canadians. But in order to stay in this mall today and not create further conflict, I'm going to put on this mask out of respect for Jordan and his job. He needs to feel important to you guys, okay?
What a bitch.
Thank you.
So that I can stay in here. There we go. Oh my god, I feel like a slave right now. A mask with a sign of slavery.
Right.
Oh, God.
Because by the complexion
Damn
of your
it.
skin, I can tell that you are the arbiter of what is and is not to be considered slavery. And I'm sorry, but I guarantee you that this hypocrite stands in line at the grocery store and waits for the cashier, just like the rest of the good societal sheep and slaves she condemns.
Are you guys going to go get your media pass?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
We'll get you the mask.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, here we go.
Jordan, thank you.
Now,
There's other people I've seen that had no issues. We're still following it.
I know.
You know, maybe they're not being fucktard, assholes like you. Being a fucktard and an asshole. Just a hunch. A possibility.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, I don't want to get kicked out, right?
That's just it.
It's all like glued up.
It's just keep walking.
It's like that. That they don't have anything better to do, you know?
Karen, they're mall security and they're currently working. Sticking their foot in your ass is literally the best thing they could be doing with their time.
Yeah, it has been made to work for me. So you guys are filming for what purposes?
We're actually here to get Christmas gifts for Santa's Anonymous.
Okay, so that undermines our policy. That is what we do not allow.
What part of your policy does that undermine?
So this is the breach of policy where patrons in the mall.
No, you asked me to put on my mask, so I did.
Yeah, I understand that. But what I'm talking to you now about is the comments you made while filming undermining our policy. Okay, so that is what we don't allow that. Okay, so you're not going to be granted a media pass. So at this point, you can either continue to wear masks, shop in the mall while not filming, or I'll just give you guys the 24-hour ban. So I'll leave that choice up to you.
Yeah, well, we're heading there right now.
Okay, so but the filming needs to stop.
Under what policy?
Let me
Jesus
turn
fucking Christ, Karen. Were you even fucking listening?
No,
you
he
cannot
wasn't.
remain on the property and set up to film because number one, it's private property. Number two, you don't have a mall-approved media pass. And number three, since your entire goal is to undermine the mall's policies, they're not going to grant you one. So you can stop filming, or you can get the fuck out.
Like I said, I just explained it to you. Because of the comments made undermining our policies within the, you were making the comments about wearing the mask in the mall. Okay, so those comments made. No, I'm aware of that. But those comments being filmed, that's what's not gonna allow you guys to have that media policy.
That will be determined in a court of law.
Actually, Karen, it's going to be determined on that tile in about 5 minutes.
Stop giving away the
Okay.
story.
Okay?
Okay, so what entrance
Under what policy?
under the breach of policy? Okay, so
Oh,
what entrance?
I think we've already said
Please,
this.
can I see a copy?
What
What entrance did you guys park at?
No, if you guys are gonna quote policies, you better have them in your back pocket.
You know, the sad thing is she actually has two, not one, but two microphones. One that looks like it came from the 1990s thing to kind of match the note, kind of like American Idol karaoke game. But the second one is actually a lavalier clip-on mic that's normally used in professional deals. But yet they still cannot get the audio tracks even remotely right. Goddamn, I record using a laptop in most cases. And yet my audio can be better than this guy's. That is sad. Very, very sad.
Pocket right now.
I love how Karen thinks that just because they don't have the policies on hand, that those policies aren't real and enforceable. Well, guess what, dipshit? We all have the West Edmonton Mall policies on hand. It's called your cell phone and the internet.
What entrance did you park at? Because you guys need to leave property, okay?
That's not your concern.
Okay, so what entrance are you going to head out? Because
The one that we choose.
Okay, so you can head out there, okay?
We'll choose that.
Okay, so you need to head out there now. Because you're not trespassing.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
For anyone new to the Karen craze, this is the look and sound of entitlement.
Because you're not trespassing.
No, we don't.
Yes,
No, we don't.
yes, you do.
Yeah, to get mass.
That's what I told you first. I came here to explain.
Yeah, we were walking, but then you guys came back
Okay,
up.
let's just keep walking. Keep walking. Okay, so you guys, we are being harassed. We're being harassed, and we are being followed by security, and we are also being denied. I know. We're being denied. Well, I'm going to take this thing off now. So we've been issued a 24-hour ban, but we're not giving them any information. So they can't give us a 24-hour ban without getting our names and information, our ID, anything like that. So it's...
You know, it ain't like it's 2022 or anything, and, cameras exist, so they could easily have your pictures. If you still want to be the proverbial asshat that, you are, I can still know who you are to know who's been trespassed. But yeah, go ahead, just keep believing this, Karen.
So here's a perfect example of knowing your rights and when to exercise them, okay? So we are surrounded by people in masks for this reason. They don't want to have to deal with these tyrants, these oppressors.
Okay, no, you do not get to say that on my show and just have it go, unchallenged. Tyrants are like Pol Pot, Mussolini, Hitler. Those are tyrants. He is mall security, not a tyrant. Now what the Okay, let me chill. Know what you're talking about before you try to go ahead and use such terms as tyrants. Where's a Sparky Taser when you need one?
These glorified mall cops.
Well, technically, they're mall security. And you won't be calling them glorified anything when they take you and Wonder Cup down in a moment.
Okay, so we have mall cops. We're going to our car.
No, you're not.
No, you know what? Again, we have to know our rights here. This is a perfect example of showing everybody just how ridiculous our state of the country is right now. When you can't, let's go this way. When you can't walk around and just breathe oxygen freely.
Shut up, Karen. O2 molecules are exponentially smaller than the pores in the mask. And literally everyone walking around the mall wearing a mask is breathing just fine. Not to mention, it's been 2 years now. And if wearing a mask was killing us, then all that would be left would be anti-maskers. And yet, we're still here, and you guys are the ones that are dying off in droves. But as Betty Davis once said, good riddance to human rubbish.
Okay, they're pushing all this policy bullshit on us, and that's just what it is, you guys. It's bullshit.
You're bullshit, dear.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, that's how I like to because they walk very fast.
So I explained to them I'm here at the media. They said I need a media pass. We said, okay, we'll go get a media pass. Then they said, put your mask on. I put my mask on. That still wasn't good enough for them. Now, based on my comments, that's also a breach of policy. And I don't know if you guys were following, however, but I said I want a copy of your policy. Because if you're going to spew your policy, yeah, you guys are going to spout your policy. Hey, guys, come here. Can I ask you a question?
No! You're supposed to be leaving. We told you you're not allowed to film. That means you don't stop and you don't try to film. Security boy, you want to take care of this idiot?
I noticed that you're not wearing masks today. And we've got a following of security guards.
Well, Karen, they told you to leave multiple times, and they gave you plenty of opportunity to leave on your own. So the karma that's coming is your own damn fault.
If you touch us...
Oh, yeah! Oh, I wish I had a Kool-Aid clip. Oh, yeah! They just got taken down to the floor.
They're going to charge you with the phone.
Here, I'll get your phone. I'll get your phone. Do you want me to put your phone in your bag?
My bruise is on my arm. Let me go. Let me go. This is not Canada.
This is not freedom, and it's assault. No, this is called just pittance for you being an epic moron.
Yes, fight back, everyone. Stand up and join Karen in her quest to play the stupidest games in life. And you, too, can win the stupidest prizes.
Wait, I can win prizes, and I didn't know? Nah, never mind. I don't want those prizes anyway. Okay, never mind. I'm off the prize box. You had that opportunity, Selena. You no longer get that opportunity to just go. You're going to go ahead and enjoy the beautiful, lovely transportation of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP, the best Canadian force out there. And they're going to take you to the Royal Canadian Mounted Jail, where all big, dumb idiots like you get to enjoy some nice accommodations behind metal bars. Courtesy of our good friends to the north and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the most beautiful police force in Mountie uniforms. Yeah, I've been waiting to use that line.
Oh, the irony. At first, she was doing everything she could to belittle Jordan, the destroyer of Karens, to undermine the mall's safety and security policies, and to just be a shitty human being in general. And now she's begging Jordan to let her go. So what do you guys think? Should Jordan let her go? Or should Jordan teach her a lesson about the social
Teach her a lesson! Teach her a lesson! Come on, teach her a lesson!
consequences of publicly displaying hyperkarenitis?
No, I'm not. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. Help me. I refuse. This is assault. This is assault. It's assault. I'm here. No, you cannot. For what? For what? For what? For what?
For you being a Karen.
Oh, can you stop? I will stop if you let me have your house. No, then I'm not stopping. Gary, I did nothing wrong to be arrested. I did not. Nope. No, I did not.
You had that opportunity to be helped, but you had to go ahead and push the issue, push the problem, and do stupid questions and get very, very stupid prizes.
Oh my god!
Bye. Have a great time.
Thank you.
All right. So
that'll be the end of that one. She again got carted off by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. You know, the best Royal Canadian Mounted Police there is. We love our Mounties, and it shows. Alrighty. Let me get us another deal while we take a look. Don't know if we're gonna find another fight, but let's see. In the meantime, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, we can do this one.
Hi, this is Attorney Mike Garland.
Mike, shush. We'll get to you in a second. Alright, so. Fight in the arena. Get that prize. Ooh, we'll take a look at both of those in a moment. Okay. Get a new Astral Season prize. Alright, so what we're going to do for our next video is we are with Herbert, who is at Comerica Bank, just being, you know, an extreme moron, especially since this individual tries to claim that not only is he a sovereign citizen, but he is also a Mormish individual. And note, I did say Mormish. That's what he claims. He doesn't say that he's a Moor. He's Mormish. Here we go.
I'm not afraid of calling the cops. I got everything. I'm filming this now. So are you discriminating against my nationality, my right to bank here? My First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, are you discriminating?
Oh, Herbert gets right to it. He jumps the First Amendment. The Fourth Amendment, of course, is discrimination. This employee is having none of it. Just for a little background, this is the same Herbert that managed this outcome at a traffic.
Oh, you do have it.
Do not break my automobile. Oh, damn it!
And don't forget to
Yeah,
hit like and
no,
subscribe,
Mike, I've
or the
always
dogs
told
get
you.
it.
No, I told you no to the dogs. But he's the one who got the window broke and it starts screaming like a little girl the second the window gets smashed.
Well,
Back to the bank.
The cops. Okay.
Just so you do know, our Mormish moron is actually speaking to, I guess, what he considers his legal counsel on his phone, while the Comerica employee is actually calling for the real police.
He is now video recording me indicating that I am violating his rights to his legal business.
Well, apparently this all started with Herbert trying to withdraw some money using his fictitious
Moronish
nationality card, which she didn't accept. We don't have that on video, but it all flows from
He is a customer.
He is a moron.
I do not know him. He's been here before, but I am not familiar with him. No kidding. That's what I've been wanting to do for a long time. Well, probably needs to be educated. Most likely educated. Yeah. Well, the cops should be here in a few minutes. And I've been coming here for like years, and they all of a sudden don't know me now.
Precisely, Herbert. That's what we're telling you. Every employee that Comerica Bank ever has does not personally know you, and before they take money out of your account and give it to somebody that they're not sure is you, they'd like some ID to make sure that you are the one receiving the funds. Seems reasonable to me.
Extremely reasonable, Mike.
Okay. Well, I got plenty of minutes on my phone. And I have a camcorder. I always keep a camcorder with me, just in case BS happens.
So in other words, with you, that happens what? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, knowing you? I'm sorry, Mike, you wanted to say something?
And a lot of BS happens when you provoke it, Herbert.
Well, just withdraw some money from my account. Yes. I have a saving account. No, I never used a bank card ever.
You should really try a bank card. It's fantastic. You can just, get the money without any questions, and the machine will even pretend that you're Moorish.
Mike.
Okay, let me see. Well, they're not going to do anything, but it's time for an education anyway.
I believe you just said it's time for an education in the way.
Yeah.
Please, Herbert, do educate us.
You're right, but it will be Herbert getting educated.
Yes. In the meantime, all my money is in the bank. Yeah, but I need a bank card. Where do I get a bank card?
Yep, Herbert, you're going to need a valid ID to either withdraw money or get a bank card. I'd go with the bank card, so then you can keep withdrawing money.
How do I get a bank card?
When you present valid ID.
No, never had a bank card in my life.
Okay, present valid ID.
Yes, you say I need a
I
valid
love that
ID.
Comerica agent.
Yeah. So, they should be on their way. And it's taking longer than usual. But it doesn't matter. Got everything open. We can, I just put this on YouTube.
Well, it's your lucky day, Herbert. Now you're on Law Talk with Mike.
And me as well, Mike. We double blast them.
Let everybody know.
I think they know. Or, I think
We're coming here
they
for years.
know.
We didn't have to show ID. Now all of a sudden I need to show ID.
That's correct, Herbert.
Yeah, my ride is waiting for me. I should have been gone already.
Then you can still leave before you get arrested.
This is why I need a card.
Yep, that's why most of us go with, following the rules so we can have a car and a bank card, because it makes life a lot easier.
Well, they're taking their time.
Yeah, we're going to take our time because we love laughing at you.
Yeah.
You are not authorized to use that camera in our bank.
Is that so? Under what law? Under what law?
You do not have
Is that law or policy?
Under the law of shut the fuck up. I think that's a pretty good law.
Is that law or policy? I've been coming here for years without a problem, and now I have a problem. Yeah. First Amendment protect their rights. Remember that. Time for an education.
I think I can get away with this without getting a copyright strike. You're the worst around. Herbert, you really suck. You're the worst around. Okay, that's probably about as all. I think I might scare people away from my singing.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the cops. They're taking their time coming here. All I want to do is draw my money out of my account. That's all I want to do. I've been doing it for months and Sundays without a problem. Well, she's behind a 3-inch thick plastic.
Of all of that, I forgot to actually go ahead and level up Oliver. I'm sorry, Mike, you wanted to say something about Herbert the moron?
I got two things here. First of all, I really like the way this employee's handling it. She's just telling them what the situation is. Nobody argues. She just waits for the authorities to show up and take care of it for her, which I think is definitely the wisest play. And then I just love how Herbert's surprised that there's bulletproof glass in the bank, as if that's not standard operating procedure.
It's not in the form of a gun. I'm only filming her.
I want to take pics with you. Yes, ma'am.
She is the supervisor. Yes. Nope, she hasn't shown me anything. She keeps saying ID, valid ID, state ID. I was here last month without a problem. Why don't you show me some documents saying that I need a license ID card? When I came here last month and before that and month before that without any problem. You do know I have an account here. Oh, she's ignoring me now.
Even though that laugh wasn't cute at Herbert, it was just perfect that the employee laughed right there. Awesomely done.
You love making laugh out of me. What would we do without you?
All I want to do is draw my money out of my account and go on about my business, and I'm still here. My ride is waiting for me outside.
I would like to know who is dumb enough to volunteer to drive Herbert to the bank.
You got things to do. And it's taking a long time for the cops to get here. They're supposed to be here by now.
Herbert's supposed to be stupid by now. Oh my god, I love that employee.
Well, I tried to. She said ID. I want to see ID. That's all she keeps saying.
I know, I ain't got time.
Yeah, I also showed her my ID. She don't know anything about it. So she won't. She just won't do it. She won't do anything.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I have her account here. You want to see it?
You
You want to see my account number? Oh. She's not saying anything. She's ignoring me.
She's ignoring me.
That'd be
Never
ignoring.
had a problem like this. Never. For years, never had a problem.
All right, you just sign that for me, please.
Yeah, it sure is. More than my money. It's been 12 minutes and the cop still's not here. They're supposed to be here like in 3 minutes, 2 minutes, but they're still not here.
2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8.
Oh boy. Tell your superior to come here. I need to talk to her.
I'm sorry?
Tell your superior to come over here. I need to talk to
She's
her.
back here conducting some work for her, so she'll come over in just a second, okay?
I have our account here. I've been withdrawing money and doing business here for years.
I understand your position. I understand.
What's some bank teller?
You know, somebody who's actually working, unlike you, Herbert.
Maybe they're on a different shift right now. Yeah, but it's been a long time. Like over a year. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, what's your name in your badge, Summer?
I'm Officer Hines, badge number 57.
Oh, Mike, you and I had to laugh at the same time there. Oh, my God. Officer 57 and his name is Hines. For those of you who don't get the reference, North America, there is a sauce company, especially for ketchup and the like. It's called the Heinz 57.
Officer Hines 57. I don't care if it's real or they just made it up. It's funny.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
I'm trying to withdraw money from my account, and it's saying that my Morris ID card is not valid, so...
what's your name?
Yeah, they're saying your Morris ID card isn't valid because it's not.
I didn't give it. So you want to speak to my attorney? Because I have him on the phone right now.
Sure, I'll speak to the idiot.
It's on speakerphone now.
Oh, hello, sir? I'm good. What's going on today? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the policy is. Apparently they have a policy on which form of IDs they'll accept and what forms they will not, and I can't tell them what their policy is. But if he's in here causing a disturbance or they don't want him to be here, he's going to have to leave.
Am I coming here?
Okay, all right, well, let me talk to the management here and see how they want to handle it. This is their grounds and this is their property, so if they don't want somebody on their property, they have to leave. But let me see what they want to do or see if I can get this resolved so that everybody's happy, okay? All right, there you go, buddy.
Wow, that whole exchange shocked me on many levels. First of all, I highly doubt that the guy at the other end of the phone is an attorney. I don't think an attorney would spend their time doing such a thing. But then I was surprised that the conversation was pretty reasonable. I'm surprised the officer took the call. I mean, I don't know why he would discuss it with this, but then they have a little exchange that honestly makes a lot of sense, and I think the officer handled it very well. I was expecting a lot more crazy there, but it was just a reasonable exchange.
Alright, it actually looks like we got some pretty interesting quests. I'm going to finish our video out, then we'll come back to handle these quest items.
Are you the manager? Okay, let's go back here and talk real quick.
Yeah, I've been coming here for months. Whoever had a problem like this before? It's supposed to be a protected right. Can't delete it.
Listen, the bank wants you to leave their property now.
Yeah,
You have to leave or you could be arrested for trespassing.
Yeah, they're telling me I need to leave now.
Mr. Stutzel, you gotta go.
Yeah, they're telling me they're going to arrest me for trespassing. I just came here.
Let's talk outside. Come on.
Can you give me documentation on why you refusing my nationality card?
She wants you to leave. She's not going to do that. If you want to talk with the corporate office or something like that, you can, but this particular branch doesn't want you on the property right now, so we have to go. Okay? Let's go, please.
They're telling me to leave.
You have to start moving, please.
So, what's the next best thing now, because they're telling me
you have to be...
The best move is get moving.
I just love it. I love the question. What's the next best thing now? The next best thing is to leave so you don't get arrested for trespassing. It's pretty simple.
Leave?
Remove from the premises.
Start walking. Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Hope you're not driving. I know you don't have a license.
Oh, I love that officer.
He said, hope you're not driving because you don't have a license.
Well, we know you don't because you've had your window broken twice. I love that officer. Give that man a Krispy Kreme gift card.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe he saw this that you put on YouTube.
Do not break my automobile. Oh, damn it.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep, that's both threatening me with arrest. No arrest, bro.
Well, there you have it. Another epic failure.
Telling you what will happen is not threatening you. It's called get the frick out. And you didn't get the frick out. So, well, get the frick out. Alrighty. Let's finish off this Grand Arena fight. Then we'll go take a look at those quests and see what prizes we should claim, and which ones we should keep to have for when we need later. Now this should be the throwaway fight with their Yasmin. By the way, Martha is now the new Hero of the Month in January. So if you were to start a new account now, you would get a ton of Martha stones instead of Yasmin. And now to round 3. Which will mean a lot of healing will start coming to this server. Because it looks like this Martha will be the first healing hero that this server has had as the Hero of the Month. So for the fight that matters, they got Astaroth, Luther, Kira, Celeste, and Orion against Star Celeste, Kira, Yasmin, Galahad, and Astaroth,
And well, by the time I got him said, the fight's over. Winner is, well, yours truly. And that Grand Arena score will change. It's now 8:45. So now we're still earning the 10 again. If at any time we do get under 700 in that Grand Arena, we will actually start picking up 14 coins an hour instead of 10. So let's head to those quests. Now this is the 5,000 that we got for the 45 that we spent that got us the water totem. So let's get our deals. When you got the totem, you got 1,000,000 gold pieces. We can always use gold. Artifacts to 2 stars gives you 1,000. Level 4, that gives you keys. Keep that, because we'll actually have 50, 60, and 70 available. I believe it's still the flat 200 energy each time, but I believe this will go up. It'll be like 5, 6, and 7 respectively. May use these during the elemental synergy starting this coming Friday to help boost the number of hero stones. And remember, we still have that for our second totem when we need it. Still debating whether or not we're going to be able to put together 45,000 emeralds to try to earn a natural second first before using that for a third. Alrighty. So, with that being said, and since we've had longer episodes on average for the last 4 or 5, let's cut this one just a little short so that way we can start balancing everything out. As always, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. I will have the numbers updated for the percentage of gold when we have our Midnight in the Desert episode later tonight in overnight. The numbers got kind of like blanked a little bit because I had to totally reset the machine, which reset the counter. Again, those goals of 5,000 views. So Boxy, you know, that crazy beautiful lady, but she is sometimes a little bit of a term that I'm not going to say in case there's kids watching. She won't even pay attention to us or even give us, you know, a look until at 5,000. We definitely want to get that going. And of course, YouTube needs 1,000 people who subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Just click that little dill, the little bell, ringy-dingy-dingy, you know, all those good things. CoinBase.com/join/3parsley. Still get your $10 in free Bitcoin. For doing so, it does go ahead and be accepted here in Dominion. Whether you want to go ahead and get Valkyrie's favor, get yourself some emeralds, get yourself some hero stones, or any of the special offers like over there in the corner at the moment. And until we do meet again for Midnight in the Desert tonight, it's always a great new world to release the Krakens. See you later tonight for Midnight in the Desert again. Make